Hey, what's up guys? Working on the 2015 Ford F350 with a 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel. Going to be installing the SCT EGT probe. So go ahead and pop your hood. So with your hood popped here, if you guys follow the channel, you know I did an EGR delete on this truck. And this is going to be the stock EGT probe. But I bought a new plate there that's going to allow for the factory EGT probe and then also the SCT probe to go in there. So I'm going to need to remove that plate and then also this probe here. So grab a 14 millimeter. Let's go ahead and loosen up this factory EGT probe here. Just pull that out, set that out of the way for now. Next, go ahead and pull off your plate there. In my case, these are going to be 5 millimeter Allen heads here. And then we'll be reusing this gasket here as well, this metal one, so I'll go ahead and just leave that there. Okay, so I'll show you what I got here. So it's made by Glow Shift EGT plate adapter for the 2011-2019 Ford 6.7s. I'll put a link in the description for this, but what it is, it's a new plate here that allows you to use the factory EGT probe, and then also you can use the SCT probe here, 9817. It's kind of nice because you can still use the factory one, which I think the computer monitors that. If it gets too hot, it'll throw a check engine light. But it's nice having the SCT one because you can actually see what your readings are. So you can see this will plug into the tuner there, and here's the actual probe. And you can see this will screw right into the plate here, and then they give you this little adapter as well, which will thread into here. That way you can use the factory one, which is a little bit bigger size hole there. So let's go ahead and stick this on the truck really quick. So like I said, you'll reuse that factory exhaust gasket there, that metal one. So go ahead and set this on top, get that in place. Go ahead and get your bolts started here. And go ahead and tighten those up. So then go ahead and take your little adapter here, and it says to put a little bit of anti-seize on the threads here, so I'll go ahead and do that. And then go ahead and thread this in there. Grab a 17 millimeter. Go ahead and tighten this up. And then go ahead and grab your factory EGT probe here, and I'll put a little bit on here as well. Go ahead and stick that in that adapter there. Grab your 14 millimeter, go ahead and tighten that up. Doesn't take much. Next, go ahead and grab your SCT probe. I'll put a little bit of anti-seize on this as well. And go ahead and thread that into the other hole here. Grab you a 13 millimeter. And go ahead and tighten that up. About like that. Now we'll go ahead and route the cable and everything for this. All right guys, so I kind of loosened it back up and then faced it this way instead. So I think what I'll do is I'll run it along with the factory EGT probe here. So that'll come underneath the intake here, and then I'll go underneath all this, probably go end up right here along this channel where the battery wires are, and then we'll go into the firewall there. All right, so I went ahead and got that all routed. You can see I still need to cut my zip ties, but I ran it down and then down along here, and then of course underneath all this, and then coming out over here along the battery. And now we'll go ahead and see if we can get that through the firewall. So then go ahead and crawl underneath the driver's side dash here. And this is going to be our firewall plug here. So what you want to do is you can just pull towards you on this. It kind of releases from there. So now we should have enough room to shove that through, and then I'll probably have to cut just a little hole in here for that to get through. But first, let me go ahead and crawl up under the hood there. Let me see if I can get this fed through maybe the top area, just right up here. So I think what I'll do is I'll take my knife and I'll actually stab a hole right through here, and then let's see if we can get this through that hole. That way this will go back into place. So I'm just going to use my knife here, and then see if we can make a hole here, stab that through. Just be careful as you guys are doing this. There we go. See if you can get that pulled through there. So kind of like that. And then what you can do is put this plug back. Just push it through. kind of lock in there. Then you'll take that little box that they give you with it, and this probe is going to plug into this little box here. Just like that. And then you'll take the other end of that, and this will plug into your SCT tuner, this little box that comes off the tuner here, and you can see it'll plug right into that. So just like that, and I'll go ahead and grab some zip ties and zip tie all this cord and stuff out of the way here. Okay, so as you can see, I got that all cleaned up, zip tied and everything out of the way there. Also got all my zip ties cut, and everything looks good. So now we can, let's go ahead and start it and see what it looks like. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it here. And if you come over here to your SCT live wire, you can see I'm going to change the, I'll do the first one here, so the air intake temperature. Oops. So double click that, and we'll go to change this. So I think on the SCT live wire, we got to go all the way down to, it's going to be the analog input, so the red fire wire. Select that, and I think it's already set. So the part number 9817, which that was. So click on that, and it'll be in Fahrenheit. So hit approve, and there you go. So now it's measuring our exhaust gas temperatures. So if I give it some gas here, it should increase a little bit. So that seems to be working. We should be good. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for the video. Again, this was a 2015 Ford F350 with a 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel. Went ahead and installed the SCT EGT probe kit. So hopefully this video helps you out. The instructions they give you with the SCT kit only come with the 7.3 and the 6.0 instructions. Not sure why they don't include it for the 6.7. So like I said, hopefully it helps you out. If it does, why don't you subscribe to my channel, check out some of the videos. I got a few on this truck alone, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.